Well, good morning, my Sagittarians. How are you, cutie pies, doing? It's Thursday morning. We're doing your reading. We are. You fire signs always add a flair to my table. I swear, you and Leos. Let's see what do we have in store. I am doing bonus reads on this weekend. Top 3 viewed highest signs. Sag, you know how it goes. You're like always, I swear. If not always, you're almost always a bonus read. So yes, I am doing that this weekend. Top 3 viewed highest signs. Yeah, I mean, as long as people still like them, I will keep doing them. And they're designed to feel like a personal read. And from what I gather, that's exactly how they feel. Also, if you are feeling my vibe and you like what I do, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm just blown away. Started doing this February 1st, 11 months. It's been 11 months February 1st, not February 1st this year. But yeah, 11 months and here we are. And where I am today, you are a big reason, Sag. And I'm blown away that you guys actually liked to hear me flap my gums. So I am so thankful for you guys. I really do. I love you to pieces. All right, my Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on. This is for Sagittarians. If you are Sag, know a Sag, feel like being a Sag. Well, Sages, I am so glad you are here. So what that means is you could be a Sagittarius, of course. It will resonate or may not, you know. It might be your story. But you cannot be a Sag, but dealing with a Sag, and you guess what? It would still be your story. So that's why it's very hard to cross-watch, because cross-watchers tune in thinking this must be what Sag is thinking. Nope, it doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. It's going to be that cross-watcher story if it resonates. Very, very hard. You want to know what they're thinking? Usually they're the other person in the reading, no matter what their sign is. That's just how it works. General energy for my Sagittarians. All right, general energy for my Sagittarians. General energy for my Sagittarians. Ooh, you guys know I love my flippers. And there it is. What is it? You've got to be kidding. It's a 4 of Wands reverse, but look at the clarifying deck. It's a 4 of Wands upright. You know, somebody wants to yin your yang, you know. They want to balance what was done wrong, maybe. What was that? An Ace of Pentacles reverse and a Hangman reverse. Maybe somebody held back or ghosted. Ace of Cups reverse. 5 of Wands reverse by playing their games. Let's see what's going on. 4 of Wands reverse is Aries energy. What's influencing the 4 of Wands reverse? Oh, it's another flipper. Sun reverse. Without you, Sag, I'm in the moon. The opposite of the sun reverse is the moon upright. That's how I look at it. The sun reverse is just despair, sadness. It's just not the same without you there. What is the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, Sagittarians? What is it? What is it? Ooh, Sag, did you get on your snail? How does that seat feel? Is it nice? It looks like it's comfortable. Yeah, keep going. Snail is success. Getting on your snail, getting out of there. The reason for the reading is you left it behind. Because somebody knows their worth these days. What's in the past? Okay, that's it. Queen of Cups. Probably the stability. What this person is missing is what you brought. It's ironic because the Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy, and Cancer is all about the hearth and the home, about bringing love and stability into a home place. And I feel like if you are the Sag who recently left something, you brought this person, even if you didn't live with them, a sense of stability, you were their north node, their north star, like their maybe even a moral compass. I mean, is that too much? It feels like it's too much, but that's what that feels like. And without you, maybe they thought they could do better, but you know what popped in my head is, even though they were your test, Sag, it's like, even though they were your test, or maybe you were their test even, you were somehow better than all the rest. I don't think they realized you were like a test until you were already gone and they failed it. I don't know, it just popped in my head. All right, because I'm seeing all these red check marks. All right, what's on your mind, Sagittarians? Maybe some of your teachers. What's on your mind? It is Is it on your mind or is it on their mind? Actually, on your mind. See how he's holding on that dandelion? Wish fulfillment. I feel like you're just focused on your happiness now, stability. Maybe you do have your eye on somebody else, but this is you gaining a higher perspective within yourself, within your status, just within life. You want to climb. You want to climb out of whatever you were in. You just want to elevate your life, like the way he's on top of those books. And that's through knowledge. That's through experience. And maybe you just need more experience. And maybe life has just been kind of blah lately. And this is a Sag is like, I want to travel. I want to know what the world looks like. I'm tired of seeing it through, through social media, the lens on social media. You want to learn firsthand certain experiences, whatever that is, Sag. But also remember on this line with this snail, yeah, some of you actually really might be traveling with this or getting a new car this year or getting a new car and then traveling. But because it is on this line, Four of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse, you pulling yourself away because you're just tired of just not getting your needs met in a certain situation. You bring it, but you're not getting anything back. Look who's gaining a higher perspective to try to see, where's that snail at? How far? I don't know. It left like yesterday, and it's not very fast, but man, it's already gone. It looks like somebody's trying to see what you're doing. What's in the near future? What's in the near future, Sagittarians? What's in the near future? What's in the near future for my cutie pies? What is it? Oh, it's a Judgment reverse. That's a shocker. Half of this is you and half of it's your past, and then there's your future. Look at this. You see how she's all lit up? This is Aquarian energy. You see how she's all lit up, this King of Swords here? It's life experience. I can't help to feel for you. I mean, because I feel like we're doing a cross-watcher read, to be a little bit honest. But if you want to know what you're doing, you want experience. You want to travel. You may want to go back to school. You just want something more that is not to do with a relationship. I mean, a relationship's all fine and all, but that's not your biggest goal, is to get married and go sit on the couch for 50 years and watch Netflix. There's the Sagittarians who are just this year wanting to really go for their wish fulfillment within themselves. You want to be your own North Star. See how it's above her head? You want to know what it's like to live a purposeful life. You don't want a job. You want a career. You want a passion, right? You want to make money doing a passion. So I feel like whatever all these stars are, she plucks them from the sky, sews them onto her dress. So she never forgets. She never forgets why she got on the snail to begin with. Something along those lines. You don't want to be pulled off. You want to stay on. You don't want to lose yourself in somebody ever again. You don't want to lose yourself in a situation. You don't want to sit there and have to go to a job and roll over 3 times that the snooze, it goes off, and then it's like take a shower and then go to work, and I hate work and I can't wait to lunch, and then I can't wait to get off, and the next day over and over. You're done with that. You don't want that anymore. That has drained you. That has literally, see the upside down faucet? That has drained you. And what you want, well, some of you, Two of Swords, are trying to figure out what you want, but you just want something more. Whatever this is, you're all about it. And it is the unknown. The Chariot is the unknown. It's about going into the unknown, knowing you're going to be better off for it. And the King of Swords is just getting really clear on what you don't want and what you do want. And what you do want is you want you back. You want passion back. You want love and joy back. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That is what I'm getting. And with this Four of Wands and what was it, the King of Wands, that's interesting because here's the King of Wands reverse. And I feel like this is what's been going on. This is feeling tapped out. And what you really want is your magic back. You want to create your best life. You want to live consciously, right? You don't want to just get into any relationship. The next relationship you're in is the relationship. It's kind of like I use this analogy with sleeping in the middle of the bed. You don't want somebody where, you sleep on the sides of the bed. You want to sleep in the center of the bed. You want to know what that feels like again. You forgot what that feels like. The center of the bed is probably brand new, right? So the Four of Wands and King of Wands, how I actually feel this, maybe even by your birthday, I think your life is going to look incredibly different. That's where I feel like your reading really is. Some of you, it's just the unknown, and you guys are just all branching off into all these little avenues and destinations. But then you have somebody who's stuck back at the finish line where you took off, watching you go and knowing they don't fit on the snail. And knowing they could have. They could have rode your shoulders, but they didn't believe in you at the time. All right, what is this Four of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse? What is this Four of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse? Four of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse. What is this? Four of Wands, Aries energy, and the Sun reverse is Leo energy. Oh yeah. Well, if you would quit trying to pull off Sag's wings, you know, doesn't he look like he's torturing a butterfly in a jar? I think whoever this was, liked you thinking of them or being in pain about them. Five of Swords, this person looks like a sociopath. Okay, skip. Sociopath. How about a psychopath? Probably more along the lines of a psychopath. But you see how he has these Five of Swords? It's kind of like when he really wants some good times, he's going to put a sword in that jar. It's just, it's not good energy. And Five of Swords and then King of Cups. This is where I feel like you were. I feel like no matter what they did, you forgave them. You forgave them for their lies. You forgave them for their game playing or their manipulation techniques, probably a technique. Whatever they did, you would keep forgiving them. But you realize Six of Wands reverse and a Six of Swords reverse that whoever you were dealing with, maybe they did have mental issues. Whoever you were dealing with, you didn't know who you were dealing with from day to day. So you kept yourself back. You're like, oh, I don't know about this person. I don't know who I'm going to get today. And I feel like this is kind of like walking on eggshells kind of territory around a narcissistic energy. And you were stuck. It's literally, whoever this was clipped your wings from flying away. Six of Wands reverse and a Six of Swords reverse. Sixes are being dynamic, right? This person is all about living a very dynamic life. This person is on their way to living that life. And this is where you are. And whoever this is, do they want you back just to have you back? Some of you, I do believe that. Have they figured out what face to finally wear around you? I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so. Because even the Knight of Wands, look at this. That's your card, but you felt like you were played with by this energy. And they would pull you out for some good times, but they were always tried to have that power over you. It's not even a negative connotation card, but the way they kind of drew it, that's how it feels. So this Knight of Wands, I feel like you're actually the guy in the palm of his hand being played with by somebody for their own entertainment purposes. All right. You know what I realized? I love when I do things subconsciously. I moved this King of Wands, the reason for the reading, and I put the snail back in the deck. Oh, you silly girl. I'm putting you both there. How about that? The King of Wands wanted to be here so bad. She's just like, I want to know what's going on. It's like they made a secret deal when I was talking. Okay. That was silly. All right. What's this Queen of Cups in the past? What is the Queen? Oh, my gosh. I swear these characters are real. What's the Queen of Cups in the past? Cancerian energy. If I can shuffle this. I don't think it wants to be shuffled. What's the Queen of Cups in the past? Queen of Cups. And see, look at this. We have a Queen and King of Cups. So you know what I actually feel? So you bring the stability to this person's life. But whenever you caught them doing something with other people or lying to you, this feels more about lying and deceiving and manipulating, gaslighting, then here comes the King of Cups. Here's the King of Cups within them to try to make it right, but it would last like a day or two, maybe a week. I don't even think a week. And I feel like in between, for every time they were in a Five of Swords, their King of Cups period got shorter and shorter. Maybe when you first were dating them, you would have a fight and then they would be on their best behavior for like 6 weeks. But now in the end, it was kind of like 2 days. Maybe you got 2 days of peace with, and it's, yeah. I just feel like this King of Cups is like that Two of Swords. What face did this person wear? They had two faces. They had a Five of Swords and a King of Cups. Scorpionic energy in Aquarius. they just, and you're tired that I think the face they tended to show you and you knew who they really are was this Five of Swords. The King of Cups was the fake version of them. Okay, what is this King of Wands and the Chariot doing down here? I love these. Look at these ladies. Look at these two. They're like BFFs down here. What is this King of Wands and the Chariot? Cancer and Leo down here. King of Wands is the female, because in the Tarot Mystical Moments, there's the female and the male, kings and emperors. And so I pulled the female king and the Chariot. What is this? What is this? It is the King of Wands. Sag. Oh, sorry. That wasn't me. That was construction. If you heard that, that literally is making my legs vibrate. They're 2 floors down and they're going to be done tomorrow, I think. But that's where my YouTube, I'm moving down there. They've been working for 6 weeks. But I'm like, no, guys, that wasn't me. Okay, seriously, the King of Wands and the King of Wands and the Chariot. Could this be new love? Sagittarius, do speak on this issue. Are you traveling towards somebody who's floating your boat these days? Who's lighting your fire in a Roy Orbison way? Who is this? Who is this? Somebody bringing the life back into you? Maybe that's where you're traveling to these days. Very interesting. Empress reverse at the bottom of the deck and the Eight of Wands reverse. I feel like, honestly, and I think this was part of was this your bonus reading? Maybe no, this was Leo's reading this week. I honestly feel like this is you blocking out anything that makes you feel like shit. This is the Empress reverse is blocking anything out that makes you, you know how people will make you second guess your happiness? Like you're feeling good. And they'll be like, are you sure you want to feel good? Are you sure they're not a player? Are you sure you're not being taken care of? Yeah, you're blocking all that out. You really don't want to hear people's negative Nancy kind of ways. Sorry, Nancy. But you really don't. And so what you're doing here is the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. It feels really good, Sag. And the Six of Cups. And the King of Swords upright and the Nine of Cups. Sagittarius, this is somebody new. If this isn't somebody new now, this reason for the reading, it's coming in. Look at this. Six of Cups, soulmate energy, and Ace of Wands. This is somebody who fulfills your soul and your heart, but it's also, I mean, they warm your bed at night. I mean, come on. That's a great combination. Wheel of Fortune is, yeah, I'll gladly shut the door on this past, whoever this is, this Five of Swords and this manipulator. I'll gladly travel. You sent a limo? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that to come see you. It's just, this is exciting. This is really exciting energy. Okay, what is in the Queen of Cups in the past? Who is this? Is this you, Sag? I think this is you, honestly, because that goes with the King of Cups. I just feel like this is their two faces, whoever you were dealing with. The Queen of Cups in the past. Give me a card on that, please. And yeah, Six of Wands reverse. They held your happiness back. Six of Wands reverse is, it's just, you know, actually the Six of Wands is the minor arcana card of the Chariot. I think they kept you stuck by manipulation tactics. They made you feel like crap about yourself, because if they made you feel like crap about yourself most of the time, the few times they come in here like a King of Cups and take you out to dinner and buy you some like new shoelaces or something, you're going to think they're the shit, right? This was their manipulation tactic to keep you from leaving them. But you got wise to it, and some of you got wise to it because there was somebody else that kind of really showed you who you are. And who you are as an empress. And an empress should not be treated like that, baby. Nobody puts baby in the corner, right? Yeah, Ten of Wands reverse. This is you dropping the burden and taking off. Look at these cards. Ten of Wands reverse and the Fool. And you're not going back with the Strength. Ten of Pentacles reverse and Justice. And you know, once again, that goes back to the beginning of the read, what I felt. This is their karma. This is, you know what? They lost at their game. Nine of Swords, the Justice, and the Ten of Pentacles, reverse. This is you letting the past go. Literally letting them go. And that's their justice. And that's your justice. Your justice isn't like fighting with them or throwing someone in their face, it's never having you again. And they're in this. They're in their transformational box, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good. Okay, what is this Page of Swords on Sagittarian's mind? Tell me about the Page of Swords on Sag's mind. Yeah, Temperance. Look at this. Temperance and the Nine of Wands. Both your energies. Look at this. You are determined to have this in life, this balance. The Nine of Wands is... You know the Nine of Wands, when you look, it's Eight of Wands behind him, and he holds an Ace of Wands. We have them both here. Did I put it back? We have the Eight of Wands reverse. That's exactly what is going on here. See, he's blocking, he's literally blocking his Eight of Wands from anyone taking his energy. That's what the Eight of Wands reverses. And he's holding on to this Ace of Wands, waiting for the right time to, what? To go. Did I put the Fool back? I think I did. But yeah, and there's the Ace of Wands. It was all right here. So Eight of Wands reverse and the Ace of Wands. You take these two cards, that is exactly what the Nine of Wands is. So she's holding the Ace of Wands. It's an Eight of Wands reverse. He's blocking the Eight of Wands behind him, but he's holding the Ace of Wands. Same thing. Isn't that funny? It's the same thing. So this is your energy. You have been holding yourself back in this prior situation. And some of you weren't looking for love, but kind of love sort of fell into your lap. A soulmate, somebody that made you realize your higher worth. And some of you, it could just be watching tarot online. It could be a mentor. It could be a friend. It could be saying, hey, Sag, you deserve so much better. Whatever's the case, Sag, it caused you to get the hell out of there. And you're no longer holding back your Eight of Wands. You're letting that shit fly. And you're leading the way with that Ace of Wands. That's really what I'm feeling here. That's really what I'm feeling here. Okay, I'm putting these up here. I'm going to still pull for the Page of Swords. I think that was when I split the deck. I still didn't even pull it. Yeah, there was the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords reverse. And this person, whoever you were tied to, I feel like you never probably really had a good birthday or holiday around them. They just kind of ruined it for you. And maybe your last birthday, they ruined it because I keep seeing that Four of Wands now 3 times. I just think, and well, 4 times if you include this Four of Wands reverse. I think the last time they ruined your birthday, that was it. And that could have been right in, what, November, December. All right, what's the Page of Swords here on Sag's mind? What's the Page of Swords here on Sag's mind? And so if you take this card, and some of you are in a new relationship, Page of Swords is connecting online, and you met this person online, and maybe physically you're going to go meet this person soon. It feels maybe even spring, summer, maybe sooner. But they made you believe in yourself again. Whoever this is, if this is a lover or a mentor or a friend, they made you believe in yourself again. They made you remember, I am so much more than what I've settled for. Three of Swords reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse. I am so much more than the pain that was caused. And so you're looking at these Three of Swords here and realizing, why did they happen? Why did I allow this person in my life? And why did I stay for so long? That is where the healing is. Because you're better off knowing so you can release it than not know at all. All right, give me a card. I get so lost at the bottom of the deck. I apologize, Sag. What is the Page of Swords here? It's just, I feel like it's more of a deeper meaning what's going on in your life. Because this is more of a cross-watcher read. So I feel like the bottom of the deck really is where you're at. What is probably in deep hiding, like witness protection program from whoever this is. Because this person is going to try to get you back. What is this Page of Swords on Sagittarian's mind? What is the Page of Swords on Sagittarian's mind? Yeah, 2 cards of the Chariot. Chariot and Chariot on the same line. Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Wands, the King of Cups. You're gone. You're just simply gone. And the Page of Swords, whoever this was, maybe you're waiting for the right time, getting your money together. Yeah, that's amazing. That's really amazing. What did I say about the Sun reverse? What's the opposite of the Sun reverse? At the very beginning, I said it's the Moon, right? But what's the opposite of the Moon reverse at the bottom of the deck? It's the Sun. Yin, I did say that. They're trying to yin your yang. I think you've got that balance. That's that Sagittarian energy, the temperance. I think the yin and yang is what you're in. They're trying to yin your yang. They're trying to take it back. They're trying to screw you up. Look at the opposites. In this case, opposites don't attract anymore because you outgrew it. You outgrew it. You don't need that shit anymore. You don't need whatever they did to you to keep you there. You freed yourself. Moon reverse, you see it clearly. The moon reverse, you're illuminated to what kept you stuck. And part of that, Sag, is you. And I feel like that's part of that Three of Swords reverse. I think you're thinking, why did I even date this person? Where was I in my life that felt like I needed to have this player or this user or this manipulator in my life to feel needed? I'd rather be alone and be happy than be attached to someone that makes me feel miserable. And I feel like, I don't think you were looking for something new. I think something new for some of you Sagittarius fell into your lap. And it is, if you wonder, if you are sitting there thinking, is this a player? It's not. If that is your story, it's not. Not with these upright cards. What's the Judgment reverse in the near future? What's the Judgment reverse in the near future? That's somebody that will not let you go. And if you were married to this person, good luck. What's the Judgment reverse in the near future? And it's somebody who can't, yeah, Eight of Cups reverse. They can't move on. You threw that cup away when you snuck off in the middle of the night and they're still stuck looking. The lights are on. They're waiting for you to come home because they're in their head. They haven't lost you. You'll be back. You'll be back to go back in this jar so they can manipulate and play with your life. What is this? Eight of Cups reverse and the Judgment reverse and the Five of Pentacles reverse. This person made you feel out in the cold in your own home. They made you feel unwelcome in your own home. That's what I really feel. Five of Pentacles. They probably made you feel like you could watch TV or a movie and they would be like, oh my God, that chick's so hot or that guy's so hot. And you're right next to him. You felt second best, even if it was just you two there. Somebody's got their own worth these days. That's really what I feel. And I felt that with the Chariot way back in the beginning. Five of Pentacles reverse is you're no longer getting your value from somebody else's opinion, good or bad. Because you guys have to understand when people over compliment you, that's not a good sign either. The biggest sign of a narcissist or a psychopath or a sociopath, I actually found this out waking up a month ago on 5 a.m. and YouTube will suggest the neatest things. Next thing you know, I'm like watching psychopaths versus sociopaths and this world-renowned doctor who studies this. And the first thing she says when she goes to a seminar on a book she wrote or gives a speech, if somebody comes up to her and says, oh my God, I loved your book, I love your shoes, I love your earrings, I love your hair, she says, get away from those people. Those are psychopaths or sociopaths. Psychopaths actually hold down a job and they're, like she said, CEOs or people who are successful tend to be psychopaths. Sociopaths are the bar fighters. They can't really hold down a job. They're messy. But the similarities is they build you up to make you feel obligated. So when they cut you down, you stay. So when you get somebody who over compliments you guys, don't fall into that trap either, because that is a big sign of a narcissist. They're only doing this so then you feel obligated. So what they're doing is penny pinching you with these compliments to keep you obligated when they're going to hit you for something they want you to be obligated for you to keep doing for them. That's just, I don't know, I got on that little sidetrack. But that's what that feels like. The Five of Pentacles reverse is you no longer getting your worth on somebody else's opinion, both good or bad. What is this? Judgment reverse and the Five of Pentacles reverse. And yeah, because somebody awoke in their life. And I was going to say it. I wish I said it. You guys would have been very impressed. This person can't do any self-reflection. They don't think they do anything wrong. That's why they're stuck. And that's why they want you to come back and you bring that balance back, because they're out of balance. And somebody did do some self-reflection and say, hey, I deserve more than I've ever settled for. And I deserve to at least get back what I've been given back. And you woke up in your life. And yeah, look at that. These are both Judgment cards. But somebody got wings in this situation. And the other person is blowing themselves, because they're not listening to an angel blowing themselves. So they're blowing themselves and somebody else earned wings and is flying away. That's quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. This Knight of Wands reverse Sag has been you. You have been this. I know in YouTube tarot land, people want to say, oh, Knight of Wands player. No, there's a bigger definition for the Knight of Wands reverse. It's you haven't been living up to your full potential. Your potential's always been there to travel, to explore, and to taste what the best of life has to offer. You want to be wealthy, you go be wealthy. You want to be happy, you go be happy. But you now have to realize, with the Judgment being here, it was always your choice. Staying was your choice, leaving is your choice. You just think that somebody else had control. That's why you've been in neutral. The power's been on. The ability to do things have been on. But you've been waiting for somebody else to put you into drive. But look, let's go back. I got chills the way this reading is all coming together. But somebody's in the driver's seat these days, and it feels really good, and you're not going to give that up for anybody ever again. So you stay on your snail, and let the whatever this is be in their own pile of shit. You just keep going. All right, my Sagittarians, that is what I have for you. I may or may not see you this weekend. If not, I'll see you guys. Can't get rid of me that easily. I'll see you next week. Take care.